Dear students, welcome to EPG Pathsala. Today we're going to talk about specialized TV channels. In this module, we will be talking about how TV used as a communication tool and how the specialized TV channels became the order of the day. We will be talking about some of the main topics in this module like audience taste, cable TV, commercialization, business models, target audience, terrestrial TV, economic liberalization. So let's start the module. A well-known Indian TV channel editor would during his morning editorial meetings drive home the point that addressing audiences concerned in India was like serving a Gujarati vegetarian thali. While the news bulletin needed to be healthy and wholesome, it also needs to address the taste of all those who compromise a family. The staple fare may be lentils, roti, or rice, but it needed to be served in innovative ways. Moreover, the different curries and vegetables were needed to add spice to the plate. This explanation rightly sums up Indian audience tastes when it comes to TV viewing. No doubt, when TV entered our drawing rooms, sometimes in 60s, it was confined to be a bi-weekly half-hour Hindi movie songs capsule titled Chitrahar, while the remaining time would be used to beam programs catering to the needs and demands of the Indian farmer. The program was aptly titled Krishi Darshan, considering India was largely an agrarian society. However, the government of India too realized the significance of TV as a game changer, and over the years, the bouquet of programs were offered to cater the audience across the length and breadth of this diverse country. This was in the year 1982 during the Asian Games hosted in Delhi when national TV marked its presence. Specialty TV in the liberalization era. Over time, as the winds of liberalization reached Indian shores, private TV channels marked their presence. The economic liberalization coupled with international broadcasting transformed the country's television environment in a significant way. By 1991, entertainment and commercial program had begun to take center stage in the organization's programming strategy, and advertising had become Doordarshan's main source of funding. However, television in India was still a modest enterprise, with most parts of the country getting just one channel while the major cities received two channels. Now imagine if we had only one channel in our television sets offering us only 2 or 3 programs on a daily basis. That was how it used to be in the mid-70s when Doordarshan used to broadcast only black and white programs for a few hours only. People who owned television sets would wait for the time to switch on the television. Today, we are fortunate enough to have varied range of television channels offering us different programs. Improved technology has changed the world of television. In this module, you will learn about the various categories of television channels available in our country and the types of program telecast to them. In 1992, the government liberated this market, opening them up to cable television. MTV, Star Plus, BBC, and Prime Sports entered India. GTV was the first privately owned Indian channel to broadcast over cable. A few years later, CNN, Discovery Channel, and National Geographic Channel made their foray into India. Star expanded its bouquet, introducing Star World, Star Sports, ESPN, and Star Gold. Regional channels flourished along with a multitude of Hindi channels and a few English channels. By 2001, HBO and the History Channel were the other international channel who entered India. By 2001 to 2003, the other international channels such as Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, VH1, Disney, and Cartoon Disney had entered the fray. In 2003, news channels started to boom. Today, there are about 20 news channels. The number of TV channels also increased substantially from 2 in 1991 to more than 50 by 1996. There were an estimated 60,000 cable operators in the 1995-96 period, with a subscriber base ranging from as low as 50 to as high as in the thousands. Large Indian business houses and American and European cable networks set up sophisticated head-ends capable of delivering more than 30 channels. Before we move any further, we need to understand what we mean by specialty TV. A specialty channel can be a commercial broadcasting or non-commercial television channel, which consists of television program focused on a single genre, subject, or targeted television market at a specific demographic. The number of specialty channels has greatly increased during the 1990s and 2000, while the previously common model of countries having just a few TV stations addressing all interest groups and demographics became increasingly outmoded, as it already had been for some time in several countries. About 65% of today's satellite channels are specialty channels. The global context. However, in global terms, according to AC Nielsen report, the average household received about 190 channels, up 45% from 2008. However, over the last 6 years, the number of channels consumers watch remained consistently around 17. Nielsen says the behavior highlights how important quality television is to attract eyeballs in a world of nearly endless options. There are various types of specialty services may include, but by no means are limited to, adult channels, children's interest channels, documentary channels, men's interest channels, movie channels, music channels, news channels, public affairs, public educational and government access, quiz channels, shopping channels, sports channels, religious broadcasting, women's interest channels. Need for specialized TV channels. You must have sometimes wondered if variety is the only reason to have so many types of television channels. The fact is that television keeps all types of audiences in mind, whether they are children, women, youth, elderly, farmers, industrial workers, students, or even illiterates, and thus offers a number of channels for everyone. In India, television channel telecasts many programs that are audience specific. They are known as special audience program like children's program, women's program, youth programs, and educational or school telecast. Keeping the target audience in mind, these special programs are planned, fulfilling the desire of specific groups. In case of children's program, stories, music, games, and general knowledge are available. In women's program, tips on cooking, sewing, legal programs are given. In the case of farmer programs, subjects on agriculture, dairy farming, poultry, cooperative activities are adequately covered. The youth program has a separate format which provides for discussion on the problems, desires, and requirements of the youth, generally represented by youth anchors, and for the young audience. Now let us discuss the different categories of television channels available with us. Sports channels. Do your parents or family members recall how TV sports altered their life experience of a sports coverage? Ask them, and they will share that their favorite cricket, football, or hockey match were grand events, and all they got was live All India radio commentary. All that changed when they were able to see a live TV coverage or recorded TV capsules since 1982. Sports channels are television specialty channels that broadcast sporting events like 2020 World Cup, usually live, and when not broadcasting live events, they offer sport news and other related programs. There are some channels that focus on only one sport in particular or in one specific region of a country, showing only their local team's game. The concept of a sports channel is also not that old. Earlier, you might even remember that in India many serials were not telecast at their routine timing because the cricket match was to be shown live. Today, this is surely not the case. We now have exclusive sports channels which telecast live sports events, thereby not hampering the schedule of other popular fiction and entertainment programs. What to watch it? Definitely the viewer's choice always. News channels. What comes to your mind when you see the word news? If we were the answer this question a decade back, we may have said that news bulletins are telecast at night. But today, the news would be news channels showing news around the clock. Initially, news on television meant a bulletin of half an hour or 1 hour, usually telecast at the prime time, comprising the top stories of the day. But today, the meaning and definition of news has changed a lot. News may be defined as something that is new or information about recent events or latest happenings, especially as reported by newspaper, periodicals, radio or television. But news has today come to mean much more. Just a little over a decade ago, when one television channel used to give us news and current affairs, that is the sober old Doordarshan. At present, we have more than half a dozen prominent 24/7 news channels in Hindi. Some of them are Aaj Tak, ABP News, G News, NDTV, Sahara, and ETV. There are English news channels which include NDTV, CNBC, Times Now, and India Today. The latest entrant in English segment is Arnab Goswami's Republic TV. In addition, there are channels in all other major languages including Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada, Marathi, Gujarati, Bengali, Odia, and Urdu. Cartoon channels. Cartoon channels airing Disney characters changed the concept of entertainment education for children in India. From the time they were launched in 1995, Cartoon Network India is the most popular cartoon dedicated television channel in India. It airs English, Tamil, and Hindi dubbed version of variety of cartoons, including traditional Cartoon Network programming featuring Tom and Jerry, Scooby-Doo, Popeye the Sailor. Programs also include the superhero series including Superman, the animated series, Batman, the animated series, and the Justice League Unlimited, Pokemon, Beyblade, Digimon, Duel Masters, Transformer, and the Teenage Ninja Turtles. Cartoon Network has also aired a few Hindi-made cartoons featuring Akbar and Bilbil, Tenali Ram, Sinbad, Ramayan, Mahabharata, and Vikram and Betal. Religious channels. Airing religious TV channels has become big business in India. Take the case of Uma Arora. All of 63, this ex-government employee spends more of her day watching spiritual channels. If my television is on, any one of 5 religious channels is running. They bring some of exclusive content from renowned religious places that I can rarely visit, she said. Watching television, you may have caught the third eye of Nirmal Baba or learnt yoga from Ramdev Baba, also on TV as an altogether different audience. Slowly but surely, spiritual and devotional channels have caught on. TAM Media research data shows that their genre share has grown by over 25% since 2009. Channels such as Astha, Sanskar, Sadhana, and others have sustained for 8 to 12 years and are going strong. In the past 3-4 years, the genre has grown. There are over 40 channels across all languages, with 7-8 channels being launched in the last 6 months. The reason for this rush is a huge demand for program slots from spiritual gurus and local production houses, said by Gaurav Gupta, director Sadhana Group. Entertainment and lifestyle channels. Have you ever seen the colored supplement that comes along with your newspaper? It has stories related to films, actors, home, decors, and other entertainment related items. In television also, there are channels dedicated to subjects such as home, garden, kitchen, and family. These are called lifestyle channels, and they offer a variety of programs catering to various lifestyles and patterns. Stylized anchors, well decorated and lit up sets, mesmerizing location, and a cool attitude is how these channels can be best described. To know what your favorite celebrity likes or dislikes, you may watch the lifestyle channel. Just like sports channels, offering a variety of programs related to sports, science, feature only science related television shows. Each day has specialized blogs that cover certain topics such as weather, technology, and space. If you want to learn about dinosaurs, snakes, tigers, waterfalls, nature, scientific invention, and discoveries, science channels are like National Geographic, Discovery are a must for you. In the weird nation of the future, cable television was to be the video equivalent of the corner newsstand. Food channels. Indian television is no stranger to food-centric programming. Among the first really popular series was Khana Khazana, introduced 23 years ago by GTV, hosted by Chef Sanjeev Kapoor. The show became a great hit. Riding on the popularity of the show, Kapoor went on to become the most celebrated face of Indian cuisine. Kapoor now has a food channel of his own. There are socio-economic reasons too. With rising affluences in India, there is growing aspiration for a better lifestyle. Food, which has always been central in Indian society, is finding a newer expressions. This is reflected in myriad ways. New products from food and beverages, an increasing number of restaurants including a slew of global food chains, high-end grocery, offering a premium shopping experience and wider variety of exotic foreign food. Growth of regional TV channels. Indian regional channels broadcast programs on various state-dominant languages. The private regional channels are neither completely entertainment channel nor exclusively news channel. To some extent, these channels follow the format of Doordarshan. Rising advertising revenues and increasing viewership have provided the drive for many big players to enter into the business. Some regional media leaders like ETV, Sun TV, Asianet have a strong grip over the regional market. Moreover, major national networks like Star Network, Z Network have also realized the importance of such channels. Thus, have launched many regional channels under their banner, showcasing well-planned and produced programs. Other than these, numerous individual local channels have also come up trying to get a piece of the market share. G Network has a number of regional channels in Marathi, Punjabi, Bengali, Kannada, Tamil, Urdu, Telugu, along with a number of music and movie channels. Star Network entered into Tamil Nadu by launching Star Vijay, one of the most popular regional channels, but now has channels in Bengali, Malayalam, Telugu, Kannada, and Marathi. Besides that, ETB Network, a part of the well-established Ramoji Group, has created 12 dedicated infotainment regional channels. ETV Network is the source of rich entertainment of 8 different languages, which include Telugu, Bengali, Marathi, Kannada, Oriya, Gujarati, Urdu, and Hindi. ETV caters to viewers in Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh in their local languages. So friends, this is all about specialized TV channels. I'm going to summarize these things as whole. From the mid-60s, a program in television was telecasted bi-weekly for half an hour music capsule. From that era, it has added more values to the TV. We have now various commercialized channels which adds various values in the present scenario. It has changed a lot the lifestyle of the society. Thank you.